All right, let's pop you over to the Eastern Cape now. Premier Oscar Mabuyane and Police Minister Senzo Mchunu are set to visit the families of the 18 victims who were killed in those mass shootings in Ngobozana Village in Lusikisiki. The community there is still in shock, with the president promising that the crime will not go unpunished. SABC News reporter Lwandile Mbulali is covering the story for us and joins us now live. And Lwandile, perhaps you can take us through who of these officials you've been able to spot already before we take stock of the work they're hoping to do there.
Well, good morning, Ayanda, and good morning to the viewers watching at home. We are coming to you from Lusikisiki police station, just a few kilometers from Ngobozana Village, where the incident took place on Saturday. I am with MEC of Safety and Transport here in the Eastern Cape, who will be talking about today's plans, as we know that they will be meeting the community as well. Mhlekazi, first of all, the incident on Saturday sent shockwaves around the country. Tell us about this visit today.
Indeed, this brutal killing of 18 people has shocked the whole country, and we're quite saddened. And today we are joined, by the Minister of Police, Mr. Mchunu, and the two deputy ministers, and the Premier of the province, Mr. Oscar Mabuyane, and other leaders to come and see for themselves the scene, and also to meet with the families and the community to pledge a message of solidarity as they are going through this difficult period. And the Minister and the Premier will go now to the scene. And after that, there are community members who are waiting at the village in Ngobozana. They will be addressing them. After that, the minister will then meet with the families, as part of, showing support to the families. And after that, there will be a media briefing by the minister.
MSC, we know criminal activities have been rife in this area of Lusikisiki, but before it was murder and gender-based violence and femicide. People of this area have been calling for more policing or police visibility. Would you say that in the past few years you have been working to meet with the community halfway in terms of ensuring that police are visible?
Yes. Quite a number of steps have been taken by government. Both the provincial and national government have pulled together resources. First request was for a new police station to be built. And 5 years ago, the police station was built, and its level was elevated to a brigadier level. And additional resources, were then pumped. And there is work that is being done by members of SABC in the area. But the biggest question which the provincial commissioner will follow as to why the immediate villages like Ngobozana will feel unsafe as they feel now, given the proximity, because they're not far away from the police station. But the sense of fear in the village and lawlessness. People are hearing, sounds of gunfire every night. It's an issue that needs investigation, so that the resources that have been pumped in this station and the presence, the proximity of the station should be felt by the surrounding communities in terms of feeling safe. And I do not underestimate, the work that police are doing to reduce some of the crime categories in the area, and the work that has been done in successfully, making arrests in some of the incidents, of rape and other sexual related offences. But a long way still to go. There is a lot of work that needs to be done. It's a matter that through our collaboration, we'll work together with the community. But still we would like to urge them to come forward, members of the community, use our extortion hotline to provide information, as they don't have to disclose their identities, because it is that information that can help the police to find all criminal elements so that they are rooted out of the community and the community can live in peace.
MEC.
Thank you.
That is the MEC for Community Safety in the Eastern Cape, MEC Ngata, speaking to us about what is expected today, as we know that Minister Mchunu is visiting this area amongst other top cops in the national government. We do, as I mentioned earlier on, that the incident took place not so far from where I am right now at the police station. 15 women killed, as well as a boy as young as 14 years old. So we will hear some of the issues that is facing the community. We will be speaking to the community leaders as well to hear what is the issue, as MEC alluded earlier on, that people in this area are hearing gunshots at night. They are living in fear, and we know that in the past there has been issues of gender-based violence, femicide. When we were here on Saturday, some of the people were talking about issues like cases that have not been resolved. They have been talking about people that have been killed not so far from this police station where there are no arrests. They are talking about where the same family was murdered, that there are family members, 2 family members killed just a year ago, and there were no arrests that were made in that incident. That are some of the questions that we will be asking the minister and the commissioner of the Eastern Cape when they get here, as we are still waiting for them to arrive. As we are waiting for them to arrive, it's back to you in studio.
Yeah, Lwandile, before we let you go, I mean, what is equally disturbing at this time, you know, some days have passed now since that shooting took place, and we're still none the wiser. Okay, seems we've lost them. The point I was trying to make is that we're still none the wiser what the motive could have been. It really boggles the mind when we think about it, the fact that 13 relatives, at least in one of those households, could be killed like that, including, as Lwandile mentioned, a 13-year-old, a 14-year-old actually. And one has to wonder what on earth those gunmen were ultimately looking for in that particular area. We'll try to re-establish our connection with our team there as we continue watching that story for you for much of the day. Mbulali, SABC News reporter in Lusikisiki.